my miracles, it is another coffee and crime. Yes, it is that time again. And all of this month, I have been sharing with you the cases that have really I've been obsessed with over the years and also that have intrigued me. Like I said before, this case is no exception, so we're gonna jump right into it. Grab your coffee, we're gonna talk some crime, and here we go. Elizabeth Short was born on July 29th, 1924 in Boston, Massachusetts to Phoebe and Cleo Short. Elizabeth was the third of 5 daughters. The family would eventually settle in Medford, Massachusetts. Elizabeth's father built miniature golf courses until the 1929 stock market crashed. He lost everything, leaving the family completely broke. In 1930, Elizabeth's father's car was found abandoned on the Charleston Bridge. It was assumed he had committed suicide by jumping off the bridge. Believing her husband dead, Elizabeth's mother, Phoebe, moved the family into a small apartment and worked to support the family. Elizabeth would undergo lung surgery at the age of 15 due to her severe asthma attacks and troubling bronchitis. The doctors suggested to Elizabeth's mother that Elizabeth relocate to a milder climate during the winter months to prevent further problems. Her mother would send Elizabeth to Miami, Florida to stay with family friends during the winter months. In Elizabeth's sophomore year of high school, she dropped out. In late 1942, Elizabeth's mother received a letter of apology from her presumed dead husband. The letter revealed that he was alive and was living a new life in California. At the age of 18, Elizabeth went to live with her father. She had not seen him since she was 6 years old. Elizabeth and her father would argue, and it led to her moving out eventually in 1943. She would take a job, move in with several friends, and begin her life as a young adult. On January 15, 1947, Elizabeth returned to her home in Los Angeles after a brief trip to San Diego with a 25-year-old married man named Robert Manley. Robert stated he dropped Elizabeth off at the Biltmore Hotel located at 506 South Grand Avenue in downtown Los Angeles, where Elizabeth was to meet her sister who was visiting from Boston that afternoon. Staff would state that they had seen Elizabeth in the lobby of the Biltmore talking on the telephone. She was then seen by patrons of the Crown Grill Cocktail Lounge at 754 South Olive Street, about a half-mile away from the Biltmore Hotel. On the morning of January 15, 1947, Elizabeth's body was discovered on a vacant lot. At that time, the neighborhood was largely undeveloped. A local resident was walking with her 3-year-old daughter around 10 a.m. and had thought at first the body was a mannequin. Her body was severely mutilated, severed at the waist, and entirely drained of blood. Upon the discovery of her body, people began to crowd around, along with the press, and the first photos of Elizabeth's corpse were taken. The press would hound Elizabeth's mother, Phoebe, for information about Elizabeth, what she was like, who she was, what she was doing in Los Angeles, and they would sensationalize the story. In one article by the Examiner, they described Elizabeth was last seen in a black tailored suit and a sheer blouse. The media would nickname her the Black Dahlia. They would also describe Elizabeth as an adventuress who prowled Hollywood Boulevard. This crime has yet to be solved. And in my opinion, it will never be solved. Too much time has gone by. There is no evidence. Elizabeth Short was only 22 years old when she was killed. That saddens me. She, to me, was very beautiful. She moved to California, Los Angeles, to pursue a dream. She wanted to make it big in Hollywood. She wanted to become an actress. And, you know, it's your typical young woman's dream where she wants to venture out on her own and really experience what life has to offer. Unfortunately, she came across someone who was very demented and very evil. And it's unfortunate that she was only 22 years old with her life ahead of her. And the thing that baffles me is it's still unsolved. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, click that like button. And if you are not yet a miracle and want to become a miracle, click that subscribe button and watch a miracle happen. I will see you guys tomorrow for a random video. I love you so much.